Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
We are fine.
And you? And you? Oh, I am very well, thank you. Can you tell me what is the weather like today?
Today is
cloudy.
cloudy.
Yes, the weather is cloudy. A bit windy.
Yes.
What date is it today?
Today is November 5th.
Today is 5th of November. Who wants to write a date on the board? Nilüfer, please. Who is absent? Oh, everybody is here. It's
Yes.
Thank you, Mrs. Nilüfer. Let's start our lesson. Before, I would like to do make a circle of joy. Please come here and make a circle. Tell each other good wishes, please. Tell each other good wishes, please. Mrs. Anya, you first.
I wish good ideas.
I wish you happy. I wish you get to more information about the lesson.
Be healthy and happy. I wish good job.
I wish happiness.
Okay, thank you. I wish be healthy.
I wish happy.
I wish good luck. I wish health.
I wish good health.
I wish you joy.
I wish a more happy days. Oh, thanks. I wish you a lot of success.
I wish you brilliant day.
Oh,
Thank you. I want to divide you into 3 groups. Please choose the color which you like. Who has the same color will be one group. Who has the same color will be one group. You can take your seats, please. There are pictures on the back of your pieces of paper. There are pictures on the back of pieces of paper. Please connect them and find name of your group. Connect them and find name of your group. What picture did you get?
Computer device monitor.
Computer. What picture did you get?
1 minute.
Tablet.
Yes.
A tablet.
Yes. It means your group will be laptop, your group computer, and your group will be tablet. It's your group names.
Okay.
Can you tell me, please, what was our last topic?
It was about network. About network.
Yes, it was network etiquette. Yes, you are absolutely right. Let's repeat our last topic with basketball game. Do you like play basketball?
Yes,
we do. Let's play it. I will read the information about network and network etiquette. You will determine it's false or true.
Okay.
Let's start. Which group will start first? Laptop.
Yes.
Okay. Net said work работает. It's true or false?
Yes, it's true.
It's true.
It's true.
Yes.
Good. Second information. A social network is an online platform that people use to communicate, create social relationships with other people who have similar interests or office connections.
It's true.
It's true.
Yes.
Well done. The network was developed in 1998.
It's false.
It's
False.
false.
It's false.
Let's see.
Yes.
Good. Next information. The most popular social network in Kazakhstan is Contact.
It's true.
It's true. Let's see.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
The second line of the rating is equipped by WhatsApp.
True.
It's true or false?
False.
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 Yes.
Well done. Так. Your turn. In modern life, everyone likes to communicate in social network.
It's true.
It's true, yes. Amazing. All people know how to behave correctly during communication on the network.
It's false.
It's false. All people are obligated to observe the forms of social etiquette.
It's
Etiquette.
true.
It's true.
Yes.
Yes. Good. Так, rules of etiquette in the network help people to reach a mental understanding and ensure the safety of communication.
It's true.
Yes.
Excellent. When we communicate with a stranger and social network, you can report information about yourself, a purely personal nature, phone address, passport date.
It's false. It's false. It's
Yes,
false.
it's false.
Yes.
Good.
Thank you.
Do not refuse help. You are asked to send money to an unfamiliar number or something similar.
It's
False.
false.
It's false.
Yes.
Good. We must not forget about the mandatory formulas of greeting, forever, treatment, expressions of gratitude.
It's
True.
true.
Yes.
Good. Good job. You are absolutely right. It's your.
Thank you.
Good job. Excellent. Thank you. Dear trainees, I want to show you a video. Please watch it very attentively. Then I will ask you about the video.
You just bought a new computer, and with excitement, you unpack it and set it all up. The first thing you want to do is print out some photographs of the last family party, so it's time to head back to the store to buy a printer. A printer is known as a peripheral device. A computer peripheral is a device that is connected to a computer but is not part of the core computer architecture. The core elements of a computer are the central processing unit, power supply, motherboard, and the computer case that contains those three components. Technically speaking, everything else is considered a peripheral device. However, this is a somewhat narrow view, since various other elements are required for a computer to actually function, such as a hard drive and random access memory, or RAM. Most people use the term peripheral more loosely to refer to a device external to the computer case. You connect the device to the computer to expand the functionality of the system. For example, consider a printer. Once the printer is connected to a computer, you can print out documents. Another way to look at peripheral devices is that they are dependent on the computer system. For example, most printers can't do much on their own, and they only become functional when connected to a computer system. There are many different peripheral devices, but they fall into three general categories. Input devices, such as a mouse and a keyboard. Output devices, such as a monitor and a printer. And storage devices, such as a hard drive or flash drive. Some devices fall into more than one category. Consider a CD-ROM drive. You can use it to read data or music, input, and you can use it to write data to a CD, output. Peripheral devices can be external or internal. For example, a printer is an external device that you connect using a cable, while an optical disk drive is typically located inside the computer case. Internal peripheral devices are also referred to as integrated peripherals. When most people refer to peripherals, they typically mean external ones. The concept of what exactly is peripheral is therefore somewhat fluid. For a desktop computer, a keyboard and a monitor are considered peripherals. You can easily connect and disconnect them and replace them if needed. For a laptop computer, these components are built into the computer system and can't be easily removed. The term peripheral also does not mean it is not essential for the function of the computer. Some devices, such as a printer, can be disconnected and the computer will keep on working just fine. However, remove the monitor of a desktop computer and it becomes pretty much useless. Here you can see a typical desktop computer system with a number of common peripheral devices. The central processing unit, number 2, motherboard, number 8, and power supply are the core computer system. Expansion slots, number 4, on the motherboard make it possible to connect internal peripherals, such as a video card or a sound card, not shown. Other internal peripherals shown are a hard disk drive, number 7, and an optical disk drive, number 6. External input peripherals are a scanner, number 1, display monitor, number 10, keyboard, number 13, and mouse, number 14. External output peripherals are a set of speakers, number 9, and a printer, number 16. Note that labels 11 and 12 in the figure refer to software and are not peripherals. There are many other examples of peripherals, such as a microphone, web camera, headphones, external hard drive, and flash drive. Most computer users have at least several of these peripheral devices. Internal peripherals are directly connected to the motherboard using one of the different types of slots on the motherboard. External devices can be connected using a wired connection or a wireless connection. As the name suggests, a wired connection uses a cable that needs to be plugged into the computer using a connector. The most widely used connector is a universal serial bus or USB connection, but several other types are used depending on the specific computer system and the type of peripheral. A wire...
That's all. What about the video?
Video about computer devices.
Yes, you're absolutely right. The video about peripheral computer devices, external devices, internal devices, output and input devices. All these devices are called computer configuration. It is our new topic. Please write our new topic in your copybooks. What can you say me about these devices?
Monitor, system board, keyboard, and the mouse.
Keyboard. They are
Their
main devices of computer.
Yes, you are absolutely right, Mrs. Kondos. System unit. System board.
The main unit of the computer system.
Yes, it's a minor unit. And what is this? Monitor.
Monitor is device for producing the visual character.
Computer monitor is
A device for-
output device.
Yes, it's output devices. Yes, it's right. What is this?
Keyboard is the
input
device.
Input device. Yes, we can input information with keyboard. What is this?
Mouse.
Input
device.
The device is graphical.
The device graphical control.
Control. Yeah, you are absolutely right. And they are internal devices.
Yes.
These devices located into system unit. Into system unit. For example, motherboard. The motherboard, the most important board, several computer devices are communicate to it. It has tires and slots. CPU, the microprocessor, the main chip, personal computer. All calculations are done in it. Random access memory, RAM. Volatile part of the computer memory system, which during the operation of the computer is stored running matching code, as well as input, output, and intermediate data processed by the processor. Hard disk is more than one disk, and the package disks with a magnetic coating, rotating on a common axis. The main parameter is the capacity measured is gigabytes. The average size of modern hard disk is 120 and 215 gigabytes, and this option has been steadily increasing. Communication ports for communication with other devices, such as a printer, scanner, keyboard, mouse, and so on. We should know all the information about these devices. You will need them when you buy a computer. Now we will try to get information about your computers. For that, we have to do this. Start all programs, standard, service, system information. Open your laptop and you can do it.
And the service system information. Standard. And the service system.
Teacher,
System information.
Yes. Well done. You found information about your computer devices. Good job.
Thank you.
It's yours. And you. Oh, great job. Thank you. It's yours. Good. And you. Oh, okay. It's yours. Great job. Thank you. Next task is group work. I will give you handouts. You should write the names of internal devices. It's yours. You have to write the name of external devices. You can write or draw input and output devices and both. Yes, and diagram. You're right. Let's start.
You have finished it.
Oh. Just a minute. Let's wait. If you have finished the task, you can explain it.
There are computer devices. Here a monitor, speaker, microphone, floppy disk, keyboard, CD, DVD, and the mouse, floppy disk, flash memory, hard drive, printer, system unit, and the CVD, and the CD, and the DVD.
Thank you very much. There are external devices of computer. Good. Thank you very much. Mrs. Thomas, please.
We think input device include keyboard, scanner, joystick, and webcam. Output device include they are printer, monitor, speaker, and headphone, and voice, mouse, camera, modem, CD, and DVD.
Yes, wonderful. Good job. For you. Please.
Computer CPU and the motherboard, hardware components, system farm, floppy, hard disk, hard drive, optical drive, processor, RAM, motherboard, power supply. For motherboard, fan, memory, power, GPU, video, DVD, motherboard, hard drive.
You're absolutely right. Thank you. There are internal devices of computer. Thank you very much. It's for you. Now we are going to play relay race. You must come to the board and write word about our subject, any words about our subject, and next people must continue and the last letter of word. Do you understand?
Yes, we do.
Let's start. You have 3 minutes. Be quickly. Let's start. You will start for names of your group. Quickly. You have only 3 minutes.
Monitor.
Yes.
Time is over. You can take your seats, please. Tablet group, time over. Take your seats, please. Okay. Let's start. How many words did you write? Laptop group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. computer group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
CD.
11.
CD. Bilmedi ғой?
Жоқ, шеттеген
Run CD.
It's memory card.
Yes. It's one word.
Сен боласың.
10. Tablet. It's wrong.
It's wrong. We
1,
will start
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 текст.
Текст тұрған жоқ.
Анасы
Оны санаған жоқ қой.
Okay.
12.
Yes.
Tablet group with our game. Thank you very much. Tablet group. It's yours.
Thank you.
You were very active today, and I want you to write an reflection, the method of letter for teacher. Please write the reflection and put in an envelope. You will write reflection for me.
Okay. No problem. Yes.
Write your name of group in a moment. Yes, poem. Yes. Write your name of group, please. Write your name of group. Thank you very much. Thank you. Quickly. Your homework is to read and retell the new topic.
Okay.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.